We're going to go into game number 1 here. Omega Esports versus Cignal Ultra. A lot of factors, a lot of wild elements coming in from both teams. Cignal Ultra, they have been so protected. They are so good at keeping their strategies close to the chest. Omega Esports, they are on the upswing, but they are fielding a new lineup. Heath going to be on the bench for this one, and yet I am so curious what the laning is going to look like. Here we go. Welcome to the land of Dawn. First matchup in MPL Philippines in a while. Rockhart, here's the revelation. Toshi on the side lanes. Kenji on the side lanes.
Kenji!
It's Hayes on the Angela.
Oh, this is nuts. All right, you're putting the decision making onto a hero other than Kenji. So Kenji's going to be able to play like he used to play way back then when he wasn't captain.
That's a triple cut Kenji.
It is.
That's a triple cut Kenji. Best
Old
believe.
school.
Best believe, before 10 minutes, Kenji's going to come into the opponent's base and block off at least 2 lanes. Looking at what KK is doing, though, on the side of Cignal Ultra, he is definitely playing the pause 5 Natalia.
Yep.
He is going to be the designated tank while Imba DJ plays the Rafaela. Checking in on the opponent's jungle. Hajizi at less than half health here. Blasted by DJ and KK. Oh, Imba DJ looking low. Gets a hit from the Love Waves by Hayes. That's a 4th on Imba DJ. They back out.
All right, so we saw a little bit of preview of what this Natalia is going to do on this matchup. You saw the HP, right? And that is just what you do, even without the silence that we were talking about there. So just a little bit of inefficiency, but the scouting that you get with the Natalia invisibility, it's just massive.
Yeah, and the damage is still there.
That's right.
The damage is still there. A lot of expectations here for KK. Rocky and the high and dry. Down bottom, though, it's Toshi getting caught in KK. Smoke jumping in. Here's Hajizi. Oh, he does have an orange and a purple. Not much of trouble for them. Toshi, let's talk about Toshi. On the Beatrix, so far the first time he's picked. Hold up, we'll talk about that in just a bit. Imba DJ looking low, but KK gets Hajizi back. Nice bait by Imba DJ on the Rafaela. First blood under 2 minutes.
They definitely worked hard for that. And again, we are seeing the Natalia, the effect of the Natalia into this one. It's hard for Omega to do a setup when you don't know which direction it's going to come from. And good job for KK for doing a lot of unpredictable angles for this Natalia. It's really putting a wrench into the works of Omega so far.
Throwing it in there, just right wedged in there. Oh, Curtizi at less than half health. KK more than worth the pick, even early on. 3rd pick, if I'm not mistaken. Imba DJ gonna bite it here. Down goes the Rafaela, and there's a Tempest of Blades. That's another real-world manipulation here. Popped in, and down goes KK. Rhea, is he gonna survive? Kenji going with the Ionic Edges, and they back out. They'll go for the trade plus the turtle, 2-1.
All right. Apparently, the greedy lineup is working because they're not doing anything to Aqua Boy. Look at this guy, untouched throughout this game, and that is exactly what Cignal Ultra wants. Even has the Aegis, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
So this is not going to be an easy to kill Claude in the early game. It's going to be slow, but it's going to be stable.
Yep, and of all of them, I think it's actually Janus who's the least mobile, and it's not because he doesn't have a dash. He actually does.
Yeah.
Granger has an okay dash. I played a little bit of Granger last. In the next 5 minutes, then you have a great ramp up for Janus. And of course, not to mention Aqua Boy. But real quick, here's a Tempest. Oh, sorry. That is. Oh, hold up.
Oh my god.
Nice catch. And look, that is going to be a defensive use of the Heart Guard. I was going to say a Blazing Duet down bottom, enough for Aqua Boy to score an easy kill on Toshi.
Yeah, I mean, this is what KK has been doing. He's just been doing the follow-ups. He's not tanking by any means.
No need to.
Omega's just backing off because of the power of Aqua Boy. So many lanes already in the pockets of the Claude. Yeah. Already has a Demon Hunter sword, man.
Yeah, no need to. Real-world manipulation here. Started up by Curtizi. KK a little bit in trouble. Hajizi has a beat on him. Oh, just one more. He goes down.
There you go. Hajizi finally picking up the stuff. And again, Toshi on the Beatrix is just... It feels a little good at this point.
A little bit. I think currently she has Bennett on, but hold up, underneath the turret, down goes DJ. El Capitan just signing out for a bit. And here we go from the back. Rhea coming in, dashing in. Nice knock-up here. Janus deals the damage. We have the dragon onto Curtizi, enough to take him out. But they trade him out. Toshi gets him, and that's going to be a dive in. Janus bites it as well. Nice dive by Omega, 6-3. Rockhart, it looks like it's so hard for Cignal to latch onto this greedy strategy.
Exactly. This is what we're talking about, right? If you can do stuff like this, It's going to be different, though.
Yep, Hajizi dashing out, heart guard just in time by Hayes. Tempest of Blades out, misses. The Cyclone not able to save it, but no, Hayes might have to bite it here. Real manipulation. Curteasy using it as a barricade. Get out of here. Down goes Kekida.
I love what Hayes did there. Immediately disengaged on the heart guard. And obviously Cignal's going to chase alone Angela, but he was able to make it out because he knew that we had Curteasy nearby.
It's the reverse psychology.
Reverse psychology.
Yep, I know you know, but what am I? Dead is what you are, says Curteasy. Now the battle for the turtle. In comes Hayes, Kenji, and Curteasy, but Janus secures it. Retribution is the key. Looking at the gold here, it's pretty close.
Yeah,
pretty
even
close.
Stevens.
Despite the kill lead for Omega.
And this is surprising because apparently, because of Cignal Ultra's lineup, because of their choices, decision making, they've been getting a lot of lanes.
Yep, oh, from the back, in comes Kekedat, down goes Toshi as well as Curteasy, who's soft now, says Cignal Ultra. They are so calm, they are so ready, they take out mid.
Omega disappeared. Like, literally a disappearing act here, and they don't seem to be stopping anytime soon.
Kenji getting knocked up here, Wave the Dragon off. Hayes able to throw out some love waves, healing up the Uranus. Ooh, off camera though, a split push by Hajizi. That's a lot of pressure being put in by Cignal. They're hell-bent on taking top lane.
Yeah, a little bit way too much pressure, and because of that, Cignal are ahead on gold again. Not to mention, they also control the other lanes. Mid lane already destroyed on that turret. Jungle way open. Kekedot can do a lot in this map.
Kekedot sitting at 1-3-3. Don't let that KDA line fool you. This Natalia is doing her job. Right now, she's watching out again for the Beatrix on Toshi. Nice use of the Sonata. In comes Hajizi to the backline. Heart guard as well. But it seems like the damage is real. Real world manipulation coming in here by Curteasy. And it's so good. It's perfect range. This is exactly what Omega wants you. And at less than half health, members of Cignal Ultra want to back out.
And great decision making from Cignal Ultra. Literally just calm. They know that real world manipulation only has that range, and they're playing around it. They don't want to fight immediately. They're not going to commit fully, knowing that Curteasy is not in vision, and they are kind of playing around it. And because of that, Cignal Ultra can kind of prolong this. And the late game is where they're definitely going to shine.
Now you mentioned it. This does look like the textbook definition of a poke and dive strategy. Oh! The Blazing Duet hits not much from Omega, and down goes from the backline DJ. Hajizi gets it. They're trading Hayes for DJ, and right now Aquaboy wants to back out. Down goes Kekedot as well. This turtle's gonna go over to Omega's side. Cignal Ultra walks away with an L. Rocka, what happened?
Yeah, that was because of Toshi. Obviously, the damage from Toshi is just insane when you go up to close range, which is exactly something that Cignal Ultra did not respect, unfortunately. And because of that, they will concede those kills and the turtle.
And I just noticed after this Antique Kuras pickup by Kenji, Toshi, you mentioned Toshi, he just picked up the Wind of Nature. Is that the kryptonite, the Cignal's strategy? Hold up, real quick. Rhea catches one with the Way of the Dragon, but he's gonna have to bite it. Down he goes, but Janus takes out Hayes on the way. They're gonna continue, they're going for it. Kenji as well bites it. Here's another, they're chasing Hajizi. Janus popping him off. There's the Tempest of Blaze to save him, and even under the turret, will Aquaboy take Curteasy? The answer is yes, he dives in, but he has to bite it himself. That's a shutdown on the Claude. 2 for 3, it's real messy.
That was sour gaming. A sour gaming if I've ever seen it. And I guess you kind of, it's okay to get a kill and trade it, as long as you don't have the kill streak, which has been a little bit changed in this patch. So I don't know if that was worth it though. Was it?
I think that's what explains the gold lead, or the lack thereof, right? They keep going back and forth, 11-9, and now kill streaks count as 2 and above. So
yes,
even after 2 kills and then you go down, the opponent's able to catch up real quick.
Yeah.
That might explain it, and of course how easily these items are built. Once more, Toshi just picked up a minute ago the Wind of Nature. Looking at Cignal Ultra, that's all physical.
Yeah, pure physical, and then what are you going to do when he pops that Wind of Nature? Not much, actually. Top lane, though, going to be suffering that turret-taking capabilities of Omega. Very difficult to stop if you're a lone Cho.
Yeah, I think it's quite an even battle, except for when we see Toshi dive in, popping the Wind of Nature, using that to its full effect. Because currently, Cignal, yeah, they're very mobile, but when it comes to Omega, you have Kenji. Essentially, he can be anywhere on the map, make an impact, and then jump in with the Heart Guard. They're looking for an engagement here. Nice use of the ult on Beatrix here. Toshi clearing that Death Bush, and now they have to disperse. The map is also pretty split. It's blue and red at the same time.
Yeah, actually, they're not letting go of map control right now.
Neither.
And that's what I like about Omega. Even though Cignal Ultra, obviously, they have more burst in terms of having the Natalia, in terms of having, obviously, Aqua Boy on the Blazing Duet. Omega's still trying to duo up. Buddy system. Let's check the bushes. And exactly what Kenji's doing as well here.
Yep, and Kenji is going to be relatively unpunished. In comes Hajizi. Hot guard popped in already, and down goes Kekedat from the back. He can't pull that trick twice. Jano's going to follow through, and there's no retribution. Nay, there's no vindication for Cignal Ultra as Imba DJ runs away from Kenji, and they disengage. Aqua Boy getting caught out here. There you go. That's going to be a Lord take. Oh my god, Toshi and Curtizi.
I think they have the capability to do this. Obviously, there's no way Cignal Ultra can answer even Imba DJ. And this is the problem. When you put a hero like Rafael on Imba DJ, you just can't make use of his really good mechanics. And right now, because of that, Lord could go south, but will be secured by Omega.
Yep, and now Rhea wants to follow through. Imba DJ still here. Hayes looking low. He's going to have to back out. And Kenji, ever the bodyguard, do not touch my teammates, pushes away 4 members of Cignal Ultra, and he has no fear. Sitting at 0-1 and 8, this Uranus is nigh unstoppable. Lord marching down through mid, not even waiting for him to get Luminous, just buffing up all of the siege minions on the side of Omega. This tier 2 turret is gonna go.
Yep, that's gonna be an easy turret there. Obviously, they won't be able to make it all the way through. Real world manipulation down in the mid lane. Oh, look at that, Toshi! Oh man, Wesker damage is real.
He's going in. Hajizi looking low, able to dash out still. Blazing Duet to push back the rest of Omega, get out of our base. Still to be penetrated. Cignal hands them another L, but ever so slightly still in Omega's side here. That's going to be a successful defense, but only for how long? Up top, that's the tier 3 turret, the inhibitor going down. Mid might follow through soon. Oh no, Cignal can smell defeat here. This is the Omega special.
This is the Omega special. Death Ball, great timing, and obviously teamwork with this lineup that they have. An unkillable Uranus! What you gonna do, man?
Nice save by Hayes once more. I love how he's found his role once more. This Angela, it's both a tank and a support.
Exactly.
So it's a nice transition. Blazing Duet here by Aqua Boy to clear the minion waves. We're hanging on. We're holding out. One more inhibitor, says Cignal. One more inhibitor. There you go. Kekedat picking up the Malefic Roar.
Man.
If you are going to click the Wind of Nature, what does come through will hurt. I think Cignal Ultra is feeling the pressure. But Rockhard, I have a question here. 13 minutes in, we're approaching the late game. Cignal Ultra, what they gotta do here to stay in the game? What they gotta do to hang on?
I mean, they do have a bigger map to play with, so I think they gotta just send out Kekedat. Just like, you know what? No need to go with the team fights. Just go ahead and see if you can pick someone off. But obviously, Omega does know that that's a possibility. That's why they're sticking together. Like, you never see anyone except for Hajizi, like, separate from this Death Ball. Like, they're always either in duos or trios. And it's making Kekedat's life such a difficult one to do around the map. So far, can Rhea make a big pick off?
Yeah.
That's a question.
Yep, and then we'll see. Again, it's a combination of Rhea and Kekedat's efforts. Kekedat, he has to transition into a whole nother role.
They see this.
Yeah, he just can't do that same thing. Hajizi, oh wow, Hajizi has a bird's eye view. That's going to be great knowledge, information for Omega. And now the map is majorly Omega. It's blue all the way.
Yeah.
There's no way Cignal Ultra can regain it in the next 2 minutes unless they go for a wipeout.
I mean, it's a nice try for Cignal Ultra to do it to this lineup, but this is what happens when you have a stable or a well-balanced lineup. You got some people to buffer when you have a team fight that's going south, which is exactly what's happening. They have a Uranus with an Angela who can go either to Hajizi's link, either go to Toshi's Beatrix and it just works.
Yep.
Anywhere he goes, it works, and no one's dying that much on Omega because of that. So, again, because even though they don't have much crowd control, mind you, Omega, they have the balanced lineup, and it picks up a lot for a reason.
Yep. They essentially picked heroes that fit their personality, and that's again. The main example for me is the Angela. It's both a tank and a support. Fits Hayes so well. On the other hand, though, you got Cignal here fighting for even their purple buff. This is a difficult situation, and that's an understatement for the Ultra squad. I gotta say, you mentioned earlier, man, Imba DJ on the Rafaela. Early on, it looked great. It was working. But our man Douglas here, Imba DJ, the captain of Cignal Ultra, he's usually known for aggressive support, aggressive mages. Again, the Valier. Right now, he has not much firepower.
Not really. Again, he's going to have to rely on good positioning by Janus and Aquaboy. And neither of those have been panning out so far. I mean, they've been getting 1 kills, 2 kills on the map, but will that really work against a team like Omega?
Oh no, here we go. Hajizi coming in. Real manipulation by Curtizi. He goes down, but they take one along the way. Janus traded out for Hajizi. Core-on-core violence. Aquaboy gonna follow through. Next from the back line, it's Toshi. Oh, we're trading left and right. 2 for 2. Rhea, he's gonna go down, but no, he does save himself. This turret still stands. Kenji pushing 2 back into their base. Lord marching down through mid. Oh no. Rockhart, I smell the end. Imba DJ goes down. Curtizi takes him, and that's going to be the Lord wailing away at the base. Rhea doing his best. Oh, he's gonna get caught out. That's gonna be some artillery from the Eve. Curtizi serving so well as the support. It's just a matter of time, and that's going to be game